Welcome everyone to Who Died Today America. Today we take a moment to honor the incredible actors we've lost on this day, February 3rd, 2025. Their work has left a lasting impact on cinema, and we are grateful for the memories they've given us through their remarkable performances. Our thoughts are with their families and fans as we reflect on their legacies. Before we begin today's tribute, please show your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. This means a lot to us. Thank you for joining us in this heartfelt remembrance. Let's begin. Charles Cyphers, a seasoned character actor best known for his role as Sheriff Lee Brackett in Halloween and his collaborations with director John Carpenter, passed away at the age of 85. He died in Tucson, Arizona, after a brief illness. Born on July 28, 1939, Cyphers built a career spanning decades in both film and television. He first gained attention in the horror community with his role in Carpenter's 1976 thriller Assault on Precinct 13, where he played Starker, a police officer caught in a deadly siege. 2 years later, he solidified his place in horror history as Sheriff Brackett in Halloween, 1978. Playing the small-town lawman whose daughter becomes one of Michael Myers' victims. He reprised the role in Halloween 2, 1981, and returned to the franchise 40 years later in Halloween Kills, 2021, earning praise from longtime fans. Cyphers frequently collaborated with Carpenter, appearing in The Fog as Dan O'Bannon and in Escape from New York, 1981, as the Secretary of State. His other film credits included Truck Turner, 1974, Dead Calling, 2005, and Methodic, 2007, a horror film that paid tribute to his Halloween legacy. Beyond horror and action films, Cyphers was a familiar face on television. He had a recurring role as Hugo Muncie on The Betty White Show and made guest appearances on numerous popular series, including Barnaby Jones, Wonder Woman, The Dukes of Hazzard, Roots, Seinfeld, ER, Jag, and Sliders. From 1996 to 1998, he played Al Yarriker on the sitcom Nick Freno, Licensed Teacher. His stage work included a production of 12 Angry Men, where he portrayed Juror Number 3. Cyphers' versatility and longevity in the entertainment industry made him a respected figure among fans and colleagues. His contributions to the horror genre and beyond will continue to be appreciated by audiences who grew up watching his performances. He is survived by his family, friends, and countless fans who will remember him as a vital part of cinematic history, particularly in the world of John Carpenter's films. Barbie Hsu, the beloved Taiwanese actress, best known for her role in Meteor Garden, passed away at the age of 48 due to influenza-induced pneumonia. Her sister Dee Hsu confirmed the news, expressing her deep sorrow and gratitude for the bond they shared. Hsu died while on a family holiday in Japan, and her passing quickly became the most searched topic on China's Weibo platform. Born on October 6, 1976, Barbie Hsu first gained recognition in the late 1990s as part of the pop duo SOS alongside her sister. However, it was her portrayal of Shan Kai in Meteor Garden, 2001, that made her a household name across East Asia. The drama, based on the Japanese manga Boys Over Flowers, was a massive hit and is credited with popularizing Taiwanese idol dramas. Hsu's performance as the strong-willed and kind-hearted protagonist won her a devoted fan base, and the show's success extended her fame beyond Taiwan, reaching audiences in China, Japan, South Korea, and Southeast Asia. Following Meteor Garden, Hsu continued to build a successful acting career, starring in numerous television dramas and films. She was known for her work in Mars, Corner with Love, and films such as Connected, 2008, and Reign of Assassins. Her versatility allowed her to transition between romance, drama, and action roles, cementing her status as one of Taiwan's most beloved actresses. In her personal life, Hsu's relationships often made headlines. She was married to Chinese entrepreneur Wang Xiaofei for 11 years before their divorce in 2021. Shortly after, she rekindled her romance with South Korean musician Koo Jun-yup, also known as DJ Koo, whom she married in 2022. Hsu is survived by her 2 children. Her passing has left a profound impact on her fans and the entertainment industry. Many have expressed their grief, recalling the joy and inspiration she brought through her performances. Barbie Hsu's contributions to Asian pop culture, particularly her role in Meteor Garden, will continue to be cherished by audiences worldwide. Jamie Kellner, a pioneering television executive instrumental in the rise of Fox Broadcasting and the creation of the WB network, passed away at the age of 77. He died from cancer at his home in Montecito, California. Born on April 18, 1947 in Brooklyn and raised on Long Island, Kellner began his career in television after graduating from college. He participated in the CBS Executive Training Program and later rose through the ranks at Viacom, where he worked in programming, development, and sales. His leadership roles at Filmways and Orion Entertainment Group set the stage for his groundbreaking contributions to network television. In 1986, Kellner was the first executive hired by Rupert Murdoch and Barry Diller to help launch Fox Broadcasting Company. As chairman of 20th Century Fox Television from 1986 to 1993, he played a key role in establishing Fox as a major competitor to the traditional Big Three networks. Under his leadership, Fox introduced a slate of now iconic shows, including The Simpsons, Married, With Children, Beverly Hills, 9210, Melrose Place, and In Living Color. His efforts helped transform Fox from an experimental venture into a legitimate fourth television network. After leaving Fox in 1993, Kellner turned his focus to a new project, the WB Network. As its founding executive in 1994, he guided the network's direction, initially emphasizing urban sitcoms before shifting toward teen and family dramas. The WB became known for launching hit shows such as Seventh Heaven, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Gilmore Girls, Dawson's Creek, Felicity, and Charmed. His vision helped shape the WB's identity and solidify its place in television history. In 2000, Kellner was appointed chairman and CEO of Turner Broadcasting System, overseeing networks like TBS, TNT, and Cartoon Network. His tenure was marked by a major decision in 2001, canceling World Championship Wrestling, WCW, programming, which led to the sale of WCW to WWE chairman Vince McMahon. This marked the end of an era for professional wrestling on Turner Networks. Kellner's contributions to television shaped multiple generations of viewers. His leadership helped create groundbreaking content and shift the television landscape. He is survived by his wife, Julie, their child, and a daughter from a previous marriage. His legacy remains in the networks and shows that continue to entertain audiences worldwide. John Sykes, the English guitarist, known for his work with Whitesnake, Thin Lizzy, and Blue Murder, passed away at the age of 65 after a battle with cancer. Born on July 29, 1959 in Reading, Berkshire, Sykes grew up surrounded by music. Inspired by guitar legends like Jimmy Page, Ritchie Blackmore, and Gary Moore, he developed a signature style defined by soaring melodies, powerful vibrato, and aggressive picking techniques. Sykes first gained recognition in the early 1980s as a member of Tigers of Pan Tang, contributing to their albums Spellbound and Crazy Nights. His talent soon caught the attention of Thin Lizzy frontman Phil Lynott, who recruited him for their 1983 album, Thunder and Lightning. Sykes co-wrote the single Cold Sweat, helping to push Thin Lizzy toward a heavier sound. He remained with the band until their farewell tour later that year. Following Thin Lizzy, Sykes joined Whitesnake and played a crucial role in shaping their 1987 self-titled album, which featured hits like Still of the Night, Is This Love, and Here I Go Again. Despite his contributions, he was dismissed from the band before the album's release, leading to a long-standing rift with Whitesnake frontman David Coverdale. In 1989, Sykes formed Blue Murder, a hard rock band featuring bassist Tony Franklin and drummer Carmine Appice. Their debut album, featuring Valley of the Kings, received critical praise but failed to meet commercial expectations. The band released a follow-up in 1993 before disbanding. Sykes then pursued a solo career, releasing several albums and later leading a revamped version of Thin Lizzy from 1994 to 2009. He continued to tour and record, though his long-awaited solo album remained unreleased. Beyond his music, Sykes influenced generations of guitarists and was honored with a limited edition Gibson Les Paul signature model. He was ranked among Guitar World's 100 greatest heavy metal guitarists and was celebrated for his contributions to the genre. He is survived by his 3 sons and his longtime partner Kim. His legacy as one of hard rock's most respected guitarists will endure through his recordings and the many players he inspired. Pat Colbert, the actress best known for her role as Dora May, the elegant host of the Oil Barons Club on Dallas, passed away at the age of 77. Her sister, Tammy Colbert, confirmed that she had suffered 3 strokes over the past decade and died at her home in Compton, California. Born Sandra Patricia Colbert on January 16, 1947, in Los Angeles, she was raised in a family where hard work was a core value. Her father, Leroy, was in construction, and her mother, Eula, was a homemaker who also worked in foster care. After attending Centennial High School in Compton and junior college, Colbert initially worked as a model in department store print campaigns and as a fashion consultant before making her way into acting. Colbert's early television career included a recurring role on Flamingo Road, 1981, where she played one of the working girls in the roadhouse owned by Stella Stevens' character, Lute Mae Sanders. Though her character was written out in the 2nd season, Lorimar Productions, responsible for both Flamingo Road and Dallas, recognized her talent and cast her in a role that would become her most recognized, Dora Mae on Dallas. From 1983 to 1991, Colbert appeared in 67 episodes of Dallas, where she played the sophisticated and respected manager of the Oil Barons Club, a popular gathering place for the Ewing family and their associates. While her character never had a major storyline, she was a vital part of the show's world, bringing charm and poise to her role. In addition to her work on Dallas, Colbert appeared in a variety of television shows, including Benson, The Fall Guy, Sisters, and True Colors. She also played Bill Cosby's wife in the 1987 spy comedy Leonard Part 6. Her film credits included S.O.B. 1981 and later projects such as Tom and Dusty Go to Mexico, The Lost Treasure 2014, and If Not for His Grace 2015. Colbert's grace and professionalism made her a beloved presence on screen. She is survived by her son, Michael, as well as her siblings, Aaron, Janetta, and Tommy. Her contributions to television remain a part of its rich history, particularly in the world of classic primetime soap operas. Lori Lindeen, a musician, author, and university professor, passed away at the age of 62 due to a brain aneurysm. Known for her work as the lead singer and guitarist of the all-female rock band Zuzu's Petals, Lindeen also made a lasting impact as a writer and educator. Born in Madison, Wisconsin, Lindeen grew up in a close-knit family with her parents, Lance and Carol Lindeen, and her 3 siblings, Megan, Hillary, and Chris. In 1987, she left Wisconsin for Minneapolis, Minnesota, where she launched her music career. Along with drummer Linda Pittman, she formed Zuzu's Petals, a band that gained recognition in the early 1990s with 2 album releases. The group was known for its raw, alternative rock sound, and Lindeen's songwriting resonated with audiences. After stepping away from the music industry, Lindeen pursued her passion for writing, She earned a master's degree in creative writing from the University of Minnesota and went on to teach writing and literature at institutions such as the University of St. Thomas and St. Cloud State University. She also shared her knowledge at the Loft Literary Center and other local schools. In 2007, Lindeen published her memoir, Pedal Pusher, a rock and roll Cinderella story, which detailed her journey as a musician, her struggles with multiple sclerosis, and her experiences navigating life and love. Her honest and reflective storytelling made the book a favorite among readers who appreciated her perspective on both the music industry and personal resilience. Lindeen was previously married to Paul Westerberg, guitarist and lead singer of The Replacements. The couple had a son together before eventually parting ways. In 2022, Lindeen relocated to Martha's Vineyard with her partner Jim, where she embraced a quieter life, working part-time at a bookstore. Her sudden passing was a shock to those who knew her, as she had spent her life inspiring others through music, writing, and education. Lori Lindeen's contributions to the arts and her dedication to storytelling will continue to influence generations of musicians and writers. Joe Bonsall, the longtime tenor vocalist of the Oak Ridge Boys, passed away at the age of 76 due to complications from ALS. His remarkable career spanned 5 decades, making him one of the most recognizable voices in country and gospel music. Born on May 18, 1948 in Philadelphia, Bonsall was the son of Joseph Sloan Bonsall Sr. and Lily Maud Collins, both of whom served in World War II. He grew up singing in gospel groups across the Northeast before joining the Oak Ridge Boys in 1973. His high-energy performances and soaring tenor harmonies became a key part of the group's signature sound. During his time with the Oak Ridge Boys, Bonsall helped the quartet achieve numerous chart-topping hits, including classics like Elvira, Barbie Hsu, and American Made. His contributions helped the group earn accolades such as Grammy Awards, Country Music Association, CMA Awards, and an induction into the Country Music Hall of Fame in 2015. Beyond music, Bonsall was an accomplished author. In 1997, he wrote The Molly Books, a 4-part children's series, and in 2003, he published G.I. Joe and Lily, a touching tribute to his parents' experiences during and after World War II. His other books included On the Road with the Oak Ridge Boys, An American Journey from My Perspective, and An Inconvenient Christmas. His memoir, I See Myself, was released posthumously in November 2024. In 1986, Bonsall had a solo chart credit when he collaborated with the band Sawyer Brown on the song Outgoin' Cattin', where he was credited as Cat Joe Bonsall. Bonsall faced health challenges in his later years. He battled mobility issues that forced him to perform seated during the Oak Ridge Boys' 2023 tour. In early 2024, he announced his retirement due to a neuromuscular disease, which was later revealed to be ALS. Despite his illness, he remained dedicated to his faith, family, and music until the very end. Joe Bonsall's legacy lives on through the timeless music of the Oak Ridge Boys, his literary works, and the countless fans who were touched by his powerful voice and uplifting spirit. James B. Sikking, a respected American actor best known for his roles as Lieutenant Howard Hunter on Hill Street Blues and Dr. David Hauser on Doogie Howser, M.D., passed away at the age of 90. He died at his home in Los Angeles from complications of dementia. Born on March 5, 1934, in Los Angeles, Sikking grew up in a family that valued faith and community. His mother co-founded Santa Monica's Unity by the Sea Church. After serving in the U.S. Army during the Korean War, he attended UCLA, graduating in 1959. His military experience would later influence his portrayal of Lieutenant Howard Hunter, a disciplined and intense character on Hill Street Blues. Sikking's acting career spanned over 5 decades, beginning in 1955. He gained widespread recognition for his role on Hill Street Blues, 1981 to 1987. which earned him an Emmy nomination in 1984. His portrayal of the eccentric but tactical-minded police lieutenant was a highlight of the groundbreaking drama series. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, Sykes endeared himself to a new generation of viewers as Dr. David Hauser, the caring and level-headed father on Doogie Howser, M.D. He later played Captain Stan Jonas on Brooklyn South, 1997, winning a People's Choice Award for his performance. Beyond television, Sykes had an extensive film career. He appeared in The Competition, 1980, Outland, 1981, Up the Creek, 1984, Star Trek III, The Search for Spock, 1984, Narrow Margin, 1990, and Point Blank, 1998. He also made guest appearances on numerous classic TV shows, including Perry Mason, Bonanza, The Rockford Files, and Batman Beyond. Outside of acting, Sykes was a dedicated philanthropist. He worked with organizations such as the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation and the Susan G. Komen Foundation. He also volunteered through the Screen Actors Guild Book Pals program, reading to third-grade students in Los Angeles public schools for nearly 20 years, earning the nickname Jim the Reader. Sykes is survived by his wife of 62 years, Florine Sykes, their 2 children, and 4 grandchildren. His legacy as an actor and humanitarian will continue to be remembered by fans, colleagues, and the many lives he touched through his charitable work. Abner Haynes, a pioneering professional football player who was the first African American to integrate Texas college football and later became a standout halfback in the American Football League, AFL, passed away at the age of 86. He died in Dallas, Texas. Born in Denton, Texas, in 1937, Haynes attended Lincoln High School in Dallas before making history at North Texas State College, now the University of North Texas. In 1957, he and teammate Leon King became the first black players to integrate college football in Texas. Their courage on and off the field paved the way for future generations of athletes. Haynes's professional career began when he chose to play in the newly formed AFL instead of the NFL, joining the Dallas Texans in 1960. He quickly made an impact, leading the league in rushing, touchdowns, and total yards in its first season. He was named the AFL's First Player of the Year and Rookie of the Year, cementing himself as one of the league's early stars. During his time with the Texans, who later became the Kansas City Chiefs, Haynes set multiple franchise records and helped lead the team to victory in the historic 1962 AFL Championship game, a double overtime win against the Houston Oilers. His mistake in the coin toss, famously saying, "We'll kick to the clock," could have been costly, but his team prevailed, and the moment became part of AFL lore. Haynes later played for the Denver Broncos, Miami Dolphins, and New York Jets, before retiring in 1967. He finished his career with 12,065 combined yards, holding the AFL record for total yards. He was named to the all-time All-AFL second team and remained one of the most dynamic players in the league's history. Beyond football, Haynes was an advocate for civil rights. He played a key role in the 1965 AFL All-Star boycott, where black players refused to play due to discriminatory treatment in New Orleans, forcing the game to be relocated to Houston. His activism likely contributed to his trade from the Chiefs, but his stance helped push professional sports toward greater equality. Haynes remained involved in the community through programs like Heroes of Football, connecting former players with local youth. His legacy as a trailblazer in sports and social justice will be remembered for generations. Patty Yasutake, an actress best known for her role as Nurse Alyssa Ogawa in the Star Trek franchise, passed away at the age of 70. She died from a rare form of T-cell lymphoma at the UCLA Santa Monica Medical Center. Born on September 6, 1953 in Gardena, California, Yasutake developed a passion for acting that led to a successful career in television, film, and theater. She gained widespread recognition in the Star Trek universe, playing Nurse Ogawa, a trusted medical officer aboard the USS Enterprise D in Star Trek: The Next Generation, and later reprising the role in Star Trek: First Contact, 1996. Her character became a fan favorite, known for her competence and loyalty to Dr. Beverly Crusher. Yasutake's television career began in 1985 with a guest appearance on T.J. Hooker. Over the years, she appeared in a variety of television series, including Boston Legal, L.A. Law, and ER. She brought depth and warmth to every role, often portraying characters who exuded intelligence and compassion. In addition to her television work, Yasutake had a notable film career. She was nominated for an Independent Spirit Award for Best Supporting Female in 1988 for her role in The Wash, a film that explored the lives of a Japanese-American family. The nomination highlighted her talent in bringing authentic and emotional performances to the screen. Beyond acting, Yasutake had a strong connection to the Japanese-American community. She was the sister of Irene Hirano, a prominent civic leader who advocated for Asian American rights and cultural preservation. While Yasutake kept much of her personal life private, she was known for her dedication to her craft and the impact she made in representing Asian American characters in mainstream media. Her passing is a significant loss to both the Star Trek community and the broader entertainment industry. Fans and colleagues have expressed their admiration for her work, remembering her as a talented actress who brought sincerity and warmth to every performance. Patty Yasutake's contributions to film, television, and theater will continue to be cherished by audiences who appreciated her dedication and artistry. John Aprea, the versatile actor known for his role as young Salvatore Tessio in The Godfather Part II and as Nick Katsopoulos on Full House, passed away at the age of 83. He died of natural causes at his home in Los Angeles. Born on March 4, 1941 in Englewood, New Jersey, Aprea grew up in an Italian-American family and played high school football before pursuing a career in acting. His breakthrough came in 1974 when he was cast in The Godfather Part II as the younger version of Tessio, originally portrayed by Abe Vigoda. The role allowed Aprea to be part of one of the most celebrated films in cinema history. Aprea built an extensive career in both television and film. In the 1980s, he starred as Lieutenant Vince Novelli on Matt Houston and had recurring roles on popular primetime dramas like Falcon Crest and Knots Landing. Soap opera fans remember him as Lucas Castigliano on Another World, a role he played from 1989 to 1992. For many viewers, Aprea became a familiar face through his portrayal of Nick Katsopoulos, the father of John Stamos' character, Jesse, on Full House. He reprised the role decades later in Fuller House, 2017, bringing nostalgia to longtime fans of the beloved sitcom. His film credits included Bullitt, 1968, The Stepford Wives, 1975, New Jack City, 1991, The Game, 1997, and The Manchurian Candidate, 2004. He worked steadily across decades, taking on guest roles in hit TV shows like The Sopranos, CSI, Cold Case, and Lie to Me. His final television work was a recurring role on the digital drama The Bay, where he appeared from 2020 to 2023. Aprea was married 3 times and had 1 daughter. Outside of acting, he maintained a private life, but was known for his professionalism and dedication to his craft. With a career spanning over 50 years, John Aprea left a lasting mark in both film and television, remembered by fans for his memorable performances in classic films and television series. Peter Marshall, the beloved game show host, singer, and actor best known for his 15-year run as the original host of the Hollywood Squares, passed away at the age of 98. He died of kidney failure at his home in Encino, Los Angeles, California. Born Ralph Pierre Lecoq on March 30, 1926, in Clarksburg, West Virginia, Marshall grew up in a show business family. After his father's passing when he was 10, He moved to New York City, where his mother worked as a costume designer. During World War II, he served in the U.S. Army in Italy, where he got his start as a disc jockey on Armed Forces Radio. Marshall began his entertainment career in the 1950s as part of a comedy duo with Tommy Noonan. He appeared in nightclubs, films like Starlift, 1951, and The Rookie, 1959, and guest starred on various television shows. However, his big break came in 1966 when he was hired to host the Hollywood Squares, a celebrity tic-tac-toe game show known for its witty banter and quick humor. Though he initially took the job reluctantly, expecting it to last only 13 weeks, he ended up hosting for 15 years and over 5,000 episodes, becoming a household name. Outside of the Hollywood Squares, Marshall was a frequent television presence, hosting Fantasy, 1982, and All-Star Blitz, 1985, among other game shows. He also had acting roles in The Lucy Show, The Love Boat, and Annie, 1982, where he played radio announcer Bert Healy. His career extended to Broadway, where he performed in Skyscraper and La Cage aux Folles, and to radio, hosting a long-running show on the Music of Your Life network. Marshall remained active in entertainment well into his later years, participating in game show tributes and narrating the 2017 documentary Wait for Your Laugh. He officially retired in 2021 following a battle with COVID-19. Marshall is survived by his wife, Laurie Stewart, and his children. His contributions to television earned him multiple Daytime Emmy Awards and a place in the Game Show Hall of Fame. His charm, humor, and signature voice made him a beloved figure in American entertainment. Ron Hale, the longtime soap opera actor best known for his roles on Ryan's Hope and General Hospital, passed away at the age of 78. He died at his home in St. George, South Carolina. Born on January 2, 1946, Hale built a respected career in daytime television, becoming a familiar presence to soap opera audiences. He first rose to prominence in 1975 when he was cast as Roger Coleridge on the ABC soap opera Ryan's Hope. He remained with the show for its entire 14-year run, portraying the complicated yet compelling doctor until the series ended in 1989. In 1995, Hale joined another ABC soap opera, General Hospital, in the role of Mike Corbin, the estranged father of mob boss Sonny Corinthos, played by Maurice Benard. Over the years, his character became a beloved part of the General Hospital universe, dealing with themes of redemption, family conflict, and later, a heartbreaking battle with Alzheimer's disease. His performance was widely praised, bringing emotional depth to the long-running series. After 15 years on the show, Hale announced his retirement in 2010, with his character receiving a touching farewell storyline. Beyond his soap opera career, Hale made guest appearances on various television shows and built a reputation as a dedicated and skilled performer. Though primarily known for his work in daytime dramas, his acting range and ability to connect with audiences ensured his place as a respected figure in the industry. Hale's passing marks the loss of an actor who spent decades bringing complex, heartfelt performances to television. His work on Ryan's Hope and General Hospital left a lasting impression on fans and colleagues alike. He is survived by family, friends, and a loyal audience who will remember him for the warmth and sincerity he brought to his roles. Greg Kihn, the rock musician known for hits like the breakup song, They Don't Write 'Em, and Jeopardy, passed away at the age of 75. He died in the San Francisco Bay Area due to complications from Alzheimer's disease. Born in Baltimore, Maryland, Kihn developed a love for music early on, citing the Beatles' appearance on The Ed Sullivan Show as a major influence. He began his career as a singer-songwriter in Baltimore before moving to California in 1974, where he became a key figure in the power pop and rock scene. Kihn formed the Greg Kihn Band in the mid-1970s, signing with Berserkly Records. The band found success with a string of albums, culminating in their breakthrough hit, the breakup song, They Don't Write 'Em, in 1981, which reached #1. 15 on the Billboard Hot 100. 2 years later, they scored their biggest hit with Jeopardy, which peaked at number 2. The song's music video became an MTV favorite, and its popularity was further cemented when Weird Al Yankovic parodied it with I Lost on Jeopardy! Throughout the 1980s, Keen continued releasing music with albums like Keentinude, Keenspiracy, and Kintagious, often using pun-inspired titles. His band toured extensively, sharing the stage with acts like Journey, The Grateful Dead, and the Rolling Stones. In addition to his music career, Keen became a well-known radio personality, hosting the morning show on Bay Area classic rock station KUFX from 1996 to 2012. He also pursued writing, publishing horror and mystery novels, including Horror Show, which was nominated for the Bram Stoker Award. Keen remained active in music well into his later years, performing with a band that included his son, Ry Keen, on guitar. His final album, Rekindled, was released in 2017, and he continued performing until 2019. He is survived by his children, Ry and Lexi, and leaves behind a legacy of infectious rock anthems, engaging storytelling, and a lasting impact on both the music and radio industries. Gena Rowlands, the acclaimed actress whose career spanned nearly 7 decades, passed away at the age of 94. She died from complications of Alzheimer's disease at her home in Indian Wells, California. Born on June 19, 1930, in Madison, Wisconsin, Rowlands grew up with a passion for performance. She studied drama at the University of Wisconsin before moving to New York City to train at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts. Her early career included performances in repertory theater, Broadway, and various television dramas. Rowlands became widely recognized for her collaborations with her husband, actor-director John Cassavetes, in 10 films that helped define independent cinema. Her most celebrated performances came in A Woman Under the Influence, 1974, and Gloria, 1980, both of which earned her Academy Award nominations. She also won the Silver Bear for Best Actress for Opening Night, 1977. Her work with Cassavetes showcased her ability to bring raw emotion and authenticity to complex female characters. Beyond her collaborations with Cassavetes, Rowlands built an impressive career in film and television. She starred in The Brink's Job, 1978, Woody Allen's Another Woman, 1988, and Jim Jarmusch's Night on Earth, 1991. She earned multiple Emmy Awards for her work in television, including An Early Frost, 1985, and The Betty Ford Story, 1987. In the 2000s, Rowlands continued to take on significant roles, including a memorable performance as the older version of Allie Hamilton in The Notebook, 2004, directed by her son, Nick Cassavetes. She later appeared in The Skeleton Key, 2005, and Broken English, 2007, directed by her daughter Zoe Cassavetes. In 2015, she received an honorary Academy Award for her contributions to film. Rowlands was married to Cassavetes until his death in 1989 and later married retired businessman Robert Forrest in 2012. Her legacy is one of fierce, groundbreaking performances that reshaped the portrayal of women in film. She is survived by her children, Nick, Alexandra, and Zoe, and by generations of actors and filmmakers who were influenced by her artistry. Her work remains a cornerstone of American cinema, celebrated for its depth, passion, and fearless honesty. Breaking news of the day. News 1. At 71, wrestling legend Hulk Hogan continues to defy expectations, maintaining an impressive level of fitness despite decades of intense in-ring performances. As the face of Hulkamania, Hogan helped propel WWE to worldwide fame, with iconic rivalries against stars like Andre the Giant and The Undertaker, solidifying his place in wrestling history. Standing at 6'7" during his prime, Hogan dominated the industry through the 80s and 90s before joining WCW and co-founding the groundbreaking NWO faction, changing the landscape of professional wrestling. Although he retired from in-ring competition in 2012, his commitment to health remains strong. Over the years, Hogan has undergone multiple surgeries to address career-related injuries, including procedures on his knees, hips, and back. While rumors have circulated about mobility issues, he has reassured fans that he remains active and strong. Most recently, Hogan appeared at WWE Raw's 30th anniversary celebration in January 2023, proving that the spirit of Hulkamania is still alive. With resilience and determination, he continues to inspire fans worldwide, proving that strength and passion have no age limit. News 2. Justin Timberlake has postponed show in Oklahoma City after sustaining a back injury during his performance in New Orleans. The Forget Tomorrow World Tour star shared the news on Instagram stories, expressing regret and gratitude for fans' support. "I'm so sorry, Oklahoma City," Timberlake, 43, wrote. "I hurt my back in NOLA, and my doctors have instructed me to rest a little bit longer. Thank you for your support. Y'all know I hate doing this." This setback follows previous health-related challenges on the tour. In October, Timberlake rescheduled multiple shows due to bronchitis and laryngitis, and an October 8th performance in New Jersey was delayed due to another injury. The Forget Tomorrow World Tour, his first in 5 years, features a 2-hour set list packed with classics like Cry Me a River and Rock Your Body, along with new tracks from Everything I Thought It Was. Fans have flooded social media with well wishes, hopeful for Timberlake's quick recovery. With 9 U.S. stops remaining in 2024 and international dates in 2025, supporters eagerly await his return to the stage.